Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with John.
Hello.
Josh Jackson.
Hola.
Richard Suarez.
Yo.
And Josh Elliott.
Hi.
When last we left our intrepid heroes, we had found out that we were in a garage. We found out something about a rune. We found out something about Ferguson, and we were planning to
Storm the castle?
Well, what were you planning to do? Because you were talking about your friend Ferguson and... you guys, you had a plan. There was all of this stuff with a takeover in 24 hours, or I mean, sorry,
48 hours.
We all kind of got
hours.
interrupted by the incoming airborne strike.
From Grissom.
I just know he's not on Earth.
Yeah, like I said, I have a friend we could go talk to that might be able to help us with that. You and I could easily get there. I don't know about these two.
Like you said, when?
When's irrelevant.
Can we do it after this?
It would, yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't mean to press.
Can
We
you
got a thing.
actually wait a minute? If you exist throughout time and space, can't you go back to when? Could you go back to when Nimbus became a publicly traded company and then just buy their stock without having to do all of your shenanigans?
If the solution was that easy, we would be working that angle.
No. Thought I'd ask.
Plus, you don't know the ramifications of altering the timeline, right?
Well, that's the underlying issue. It doesn't matter if you take out Nimbus.
Mm-hmm.
The timeline still proceeds. Like I said, it's a fixed point in time. There's only one variable to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. Okay, so we have a few different things on the table. There is our enemy that has taken over Shield.
Yep.
We're no closer to finding Michaels and stopping the subversion of all of the resources of the U.S. government with the intent of using their might for evil.
Don't you think that we should call in some reinforcements if we do the Grisham thing?
Oh, I could easily call in reinforcements. How many of me do you want?
Accessing Grissom's security feed.
Yes, but no. I was thinking like the Sorcerer Supreme.
Hold on. Who else has a thing? We were already at Grissom once.
I left myself a back door into their system when we were there.
When we saved you.
Okay.
That was at Grissom.
Didn't know that. That's awesome.
So, all right. So, what about? All right. So, okay, that's one thing. I would love to cooperate on that. Second thing, we have the still open portal on the site of Nimbus. That's probably not going to go away on its own.
Nope.
Then there is the
Vampire Fountain?
the vampire fountain. Well, we need to make the vampire blinks go away. I'm going to just put my faith in our absent friend Tomahawk.
I have no faith in Tom.
That
I do.
Now
that he's dealing with that in the best way possible, because that's what he... Oh! I made a funny...
Also, Tomahawk just looked emotionally racked.
He's compromised emotionally.
When he was...
He did, didn't he?
And not just Tomahawk,
said
but the player playing the character looks like emotionally distraught.
Yes.
Because
That means we're doing good.
Yes.
Because bad things happen when you go... Well, never mind.
Okay, you access Grissom's security feed.
Yes.
But
Okay.
what about this incredible plan to change the world that is happening?
How about
this coming Tuesday that you guys are involved in?
That's why I'm trying to find Ferguson, Caesar. Well, I'm trying to find Ferguson because I'm trying to figure out if I've been compromised or not. Not to mention, Ferguson is the only living person right now who probably knows the location of my family.
Where is your family right now?
He just said
He
Ferguson's
just
the
said-
only person that knows the
Oh.
location of his family.
Sorry, I didn't realize that had.
What do I see
What do you mean?
on the cameras? Do I see Hydra
Oh,
operating in the open, or does it look like business as usual for an Air Force base?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Looks like it's business as usual, but you see and recognize some people, some faces that were in the Situation Room, and they're still staunchly there.
Hydra operatives are still in place. Do I see the general?
Yes.
The general is still there.
The general is I'm trying to remember. The general is metahuman. I don't know exactly what his.
The general, if I
Power
remember
is-
correctly, is Loki. Is
Yeah.
Not?
I thought that was Loki, correct?
Didn't you
He had green glowing eyes.
supernova Loki?
Yeah.
We got him to leave, but we didn't kill him. He is a god.
He didn't seem to be that godly when I pummeled him to get out of it.
Well, I mean, he's the god of deception. I mean, I wouldn't put that past him to take a hit from.
But you said something key. He's a god. It'll take a lot more probably than us to kill him, I'm guessing.
Oh, we're not going to kill him.
I'm just saying he's not dead.
Yeah.
Yet.
I think it would be okay to kill Loki if one had the opportunity.
He seemed
I
like
agree with you.
he seemed like his powers were. He was tough, but he seemed like a mortal man.
He's not a mortal man, he's a god. Everybody has bad days, I guess. Listen to what we're saying.
All right.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you slammed the hell out of him.
I mean,
But just saying.
it's okay.
Yeah, sent it back long enough to get you out.
I've got the better of gods before. It's all right.
But we should assume the worst, that Loki has retaken the base with whoever else is with him.
Where Michaels might be.
Yeah.
He could be the bait for the trap.
It is a trap.
So, how come you got a handprint on your head and turned into a big old demon?
Are you a demon?
Is this?
I'm sorry, Nether American.
That was funny. I don't care what you say. That was funny.
When he gestalts, that's the form he takes.
So you've been communing with.
We told you like 3 times. Yin and
Yes,
yang.
yes. I don't think you fully understand all of the things that.
I don't think any of us fully understand any of it.
You're thinking of it like good and evil, but these entities are beyond good and evil. It's more like creation and entropy.
Okay.
She did put a moon back together. I watched her do it. Remember that moon that exploded? Looked over my shoulder and she was forming it back into a moon. It was pretty impressive.
Jeez.
In
Yeah.
spiritual warfare, the ends are the means, and so
The ends are the means.
yes, what you do and how you do it determines the ultimate outcome. This is a cosmic truth.
As cosmic truth as that was, we got other stuff to do besides the philosophical
Look, Caesar,
debate.
I'm not trying to. I appreciate your wisdom and whatnot,
But,
but frankly, you haven't done much of anything.
Well,
You've sat around and knocked everything that everyone else has proposed.
Well,
constantly.
in his defense, I mean, he did write the timeline by not falling in love with that girl.
I've given up
and-
everything
Well, how do
to
I know
prevent
that?
this.
I mean, he could just be afraid of women.
No. We were there. We saw it happen.
I have given up everything to make things right, and I think that there might be more going on here than what I'm getting on the surface.
Because he has a handprint on his head?
Well, among other things.
What other things?
So this entire plan to give everyone unlimited energy. What about, say, Doctor Doom? What's he going to do with that? This, the second most powerful sorcerer on Earth. or
I'm
Magneto?
fairly certain Doctor Doom probably already has unlimited energy.
Yeah, I think so too. He's magic and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think energy is a problem for Doctor Doom.
That's okay. Post scarcity is what you're talking about. Do you have any? Do you have a
You're
plan
still
to?
not understanding. Listen to me.
Please elaborate.
For the umpteenth time, I'm not doing this post-scarcity thing. It occurs even if I just sit here and twiddle my thumbs.
And we debated for the next 17 million years.
We look through every timeline. It occurs no matter what I do. The only thing that changes is whether it's authoritarian and technocratic or it's democratized and liberating.
And that's when Jason pops up and goes, yeah, but what is it? It happens. What happens? What is it? What is the thing it?
What's the fixed point?
From what I understand from my Kurzweil is that the singularity is the point beyond which predictions of a technological nature fail.
I don't know. I don't know what the it is he's talking about, though. I don't follow. I don't track.
It's essentially the point at which artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence.
Like Skynet?
But that's an
Silence.
inaccurate statement
Or
because
Ultron.
human intelligence merges with that same
Okay,
artificial
so you're talking about transhumanism.
to an extent, but more it's
Well, but is it like a machine that you build? What are you talking about?
in the timeline that I favorite. I do build an AI,
Oh. He makes a thing. He makes like a computer.
and it gets built. Either I build it or someone else builds it, but it gets built. And what matters is the parameters that govern the AI. Its values, if you
Well, but how does that help all the people?
because if you program the AI such to allow people to exercise their free will, then that's when we end up in the best possible future.
Right, sure, but what do they all get laptops?
They become,
If they want.
or they become part of the system? That's what you're saying? Everybody's
Right.
linked in like the Matrix?
They either do this by force, or in a minority of the timelines by choice.
And you're trying to.
Well, so you're
to
talking
regulate-
about the forcible uploading of all the humans.
It's not like an upload per se; it's like an uplink.
Okay, so what?
They're still here; they don't upload into anything.
All right, so what about the people who are technological halves who will be the dominant personalities in this collective?
That's exactly the point. The tendency in the timeline is for them to take control.
Are you wanting us to say that there are flaws in this plan because there are flaws in every plan? What are you wanting? Because you are.
I'm not
No,
even.
don't
Where
get-
is the plan?
Don't get loud.
Where's
Just
the, where is the plan?
Well, but and Jason pipes up again and he goes, "Well, okay. Well, how do I get one of the first ones? Like, is it a handheld device? Is it like a phone?
Well, I have to. First of all, I have to invent it. And
Okay,
second of all,
sure,
I have to
sure.
test it.
Sure. And then what is it though? Is it like a phone?
An implant like the one in your head that nearly killed you.
And everybody gets
It
implanted?
didn't nearly kill me, actually. The implant. To be fair, the implant was in beta. It was an emergency action on my part.
So, but everybody gets like a thing in their neck?
Yes, from what I could see.
Oh. I don't know if I want a thing in my neck. What if I don't want a thing in my neck?
Then
I'm
that's-
giving you a
then
world
that's
where
your
you can make
choice.
that choice.
Yeah.
So we're cyber.
But if you, so, what happens if you want to have a job or the ability to use your human abilities to command goods and services, and there are all of these post-singularity transhumans
Society
that are running the show.
Society splits. Those who want to become part of the singularity can. Those who don't have to.
Coming from the ex-Amish werewolf, I don't think that this is really helping right now. I love the debate, but we got stuff we got to go do.
He's not a doer. He's a talker.
I do lots of things.
We can all
Prove it.
change. One step at a time. Let's hold hands. Let's go. We're ready.
Do you have a better option? That's the thing.
Ow! Jason reaches out to grab Wells' hand. We're all holding it down.
Do you see what happens when you touch me?
Sorry.
Are we going to be a good little Pavlov dog and not do that
He
again?
said hold hands. Okay, not doing that.
Well, it
Good
was
deal.
proverbial.
Well, you grab his
That is
hand?
the
He likes
biggest
that stuff.
upside to this new body yet.
Well, I can still touch you.
That's fine, don't.
We're not going Brokeback Mountain again, are we?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the
Okay, so the people with the things in their heads are going to run everything.
No.
how are they going to be stopped from running everything? How is any one of these
Hey, guys.
uplink?
Like, you're asking me to outlay an entire whole new social constitution in a matter of minutes?
Well, no, we're just curious.
That's
We're
kind of
not like-
unfair.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah,
Right
understandable.
now, my only objective was to take over the company that is trying to destroy the planet.
That is the first step.
Right, okay. Well, here's the thing. We're not asking to rewrite anything. We're just curious. You said you saw the future. What happens to the people who want to rebel against having a thing in their head? Because, some people are not going to want to do... I mean, I want one. Sign me up. But some people are going to go, down with the robot heads, or whatever they're going to call them. I don't know.
In the technocratic future, they are forced to comply. In the... I don't know what it's... The democratic future, they are allowed to peacefully exist elsewhere.
Go off grid.
So there's just no war in the peaceful alternative? Like, nobody dies?
They don't stand a chance, so they don't initiate one.
Huh.
However, there's a rather gaping hole in this prediction, and that is the X factor of things that lie outside of the realm of technology. And
Yeah, what happens to people like us?
That's interesting. I think it's peaceful coexistence, and the only reason I say that is because in the information network, I couldn't locate any of us. People like us.
ding, 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 we have a winner.
Well, yes, but there was no history of engagement or anything like that. I think they just didn't want the units.
Yeah, so you can't derive to your conclusion, but unfortunately neither can you.
On
don't
that
know.
point, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So we're at an impasse. Grissom.
I like Grissom.
Let's fight some Nazis. Or, bad guys.
Who else should we call in to help us? If you guys even think we need to bring anybody else in.
I don't think...
But to the larger point, we have to do something about this underlying problem. Because, look,
Are we back to...
no, I'm just going to conclude with,
Okay.
climate change is a real thing, and it's going to decimate everything.
I know, that's what Al Gore said.
It's going to wipe out life.
Yeah.
The system itself won't allow solutions.
Mm-hmm. Well, the solution would be for all of man to die and for the Earth to
Okay, that's a crappy solution.
Yeah, I don't like
Well,
that.
we didn't talk about severity. We didn't talk about good or bad. We just talked about solutions. That would be the solution where we're screwed because we caused it.
Right, now, I'd rather bypass that solution, and if I have to choose between
Agreed.
crushing humankind or crushing the system, crush the system.
But it goes back to my first answer that people are the problem.
So how are we going to... So how are we doing this system crushing?
Wait, do we program out free will?
That's exactly what the future I'm trying to avoid. That's what they did in the technocracy. It's creepy.
Yeah.
So you're making the best of a crappy situation, essentially.
Yes. And the scary thing is it looks like free will, but they're sitting there modulating emotion and thought with the units.
Yeah, let's not do that.
So you're choosing, but they're kind of limiting what you would want to
That's like
choose.
when your mom says, you can eat your broccoli or you can go to bed. That's technically a choice, but...
It's a logical fallacy.
I don't want to do either of
This
them.
or this.
I tell you can take a bath before dinner or after dinner. Either way, you're getting wet.
Right?
It's
So
that's not choice.
So
I like
what
broccoli,
makes you
though.
what makes you think that the things that you've seen are the totality of existence?
Cosmic awareness.
Are you sure?
Let's see. Do I have cosmic awareness? Yes. Hey, do you have cosmic awareness?
For this cosmos.
All of it.
Wells rolls his eyes up and to the right to think about his experience with cosmic awareness. Give me a roll.
Thanks, man.
Because that stuff drives you crazy.
A little bit.
35.
35. What's your cosmic awareness?
Ungestalt?
Ungestalted?
Ungestalted.
I think you said it was a 10.
I did. Okay. And you feel a searing pain, as though someone had taken a bar of metal about that long and about that thing and jammed it into the top of your head. You drop to your knees as you live through the unraveling of the creation of a polymer. It was a polymer that was requested of you. It was a polymer that you helped a friend create. Or you actually created it for a friend. And you walk through the step up, step over. You see the testing of it. This isn't you initiated cosmic awareness. It was you for a second hearken back to the thought of when you pulled him in. And we're going to go. And you follow the stream of your direct cause to taking that polymer, injecting that polymer, testing that polymer, suspending molecules of kryptonite in that polymer in time-release fashion, to the chained form of Superman being fed on a regular basis until he died.
He doesn't even go here.
And you, in a moment of clarity, of thought, the one of the shards that you pulled when you tore Lex Luthor from where he was and he got sent back, one of the remnants of the cosmic awareness that you had was just that tiny little shard that fit back into your head, and you were aware of the ultimate totality of your role in the death of the Kryptonian. You find you are now back in your body. He drops to his knees and for a second grasps his head, and the pain seems to pass, and you are on your knees before the group. Jason's like, "Are you okay?"
What just happened to you?
That looked intense.
Like camping.
Told you so.
I killed Superman.
Just now?
Who?
Like, in the future?
No.
What?
In
You
the,
need to gestalt.
that's a terrible idea.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, I mean, do what you gotta do.
95.
Oh, that's a good roll.
And you feel the force of entropy, the force of the unclaimed souls roll over Wells's. You hear the wailing of the fallen despondent as he unfurls his bat-like wings, and the ram's horns curl around his head, and the blazoned palm print flares from his forehead. And he
Oh, do I feel that,
and you feel the
bowing and the
Yes.
waving? Oh,
I'm no priest, but that seems evil. No
and
offense.
he sits across from you now as a four-armed, winged, horned.
Flying purple people leader.
Yeah.
Alright, now that I'm gestalted, cosmic awareness.
no, stop it.
Oh no!
Stop it. Oh, that's not good.
Two. Okay. You try to stretch your mind out to the universe, and it's just on the heels of what you just experienced. You're like, water.
Fine. Stop.
You
Fine.
cough dust, and you're like, oh.
Okay, fine. Searching the internet, where was Superman buried? It was a big public thing.
Huh? Arlington.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Superman, how does he relate to our Marvel environment? He was Superman doing Superman things?
Absolutely. He was Superman.
Oh.
And then an illness befell him, and we're not sure.
He caught H.G. Wells syndrome?
Yes, and then he got worse.
Oh.
Yeah. Precisely. And there were people who speculated, maybe it was just sort of a delayed reaction kind of thing, War of the Worlds. Oh, maybe it was just, ultimately he wasn't going to survive. And, he wasn't here originally. There was some kind of clashing of universes, and he just appeared one day.
He absorbed solar rays, maybe radiation poisoning.
Right? There's all kinds of wild... There are some conspiracy theories that the government was in on it. But he was doing Superman. He was like, whoa, I'm here. Boom, Superman. I'm the ultimate Boy Scout who you really can't seem to like.
More importantly, I designed the polymer. I may be able to pull it out.
Of what?
Yeah.
Soups? Okay, good luck.
For what? What is it?
No, I mean, you would have to have something to cut through his flesh, wouldn't you?
No.
What do you need?
Not as my collection still works.
What do you need this polymer for? What is it?
No, I think he's going to use Superman as our help on Grisham if he can remove the polymer.
Huh.
As you were talking about needing allies.
So that's Lazarus. Okay, that'll be interesting.
Anybody have a better idea?
I was just going to call
bring
like
back
7
the dead. It never goes
Yeah.
right.
I've seen so many zombie movies go horrible. I don't know.
If
about
I'm
this.
right,
He's not dead.
and I could be wrong, I'm really wrong. He's not dead.
Yeah.
He's technically in suspended animation, per se, because the kryptonite...
Oh, God, you know how weak he's going to be being out
Hey.
from the sun for so long?
What about-
Buried 6 feet under?
What about the Sorcerer Supreme? Brought it up 10 minutes ago. No go? No.
Why don't we can do a two-pronged thing here?
It's a lot of prongs.
2 prongs. Well, forks have 4.
Maybe in your
That's
world.
science. All right.
Look, it might not
science.
work. It might not work. It's worth a try. We can go get Superman. You guys contact Sorcerer Supreme. We get back together.
And if we get both of them, then we
Split
go
up.
in 6 deep.
That's elbow deep.
Balls deep.
Okay, so tell me more about this Lex Luthor guy.
No, because I'm not
no.
your whipping boy.
No.
No, well, you
No.
I don't care.
No.
I don't care
It's
what you think of
important.
me.
Hey!
Do you understand that?
You know what? Stop it. You stop belittling everybody. We need to do other stuff. Stop.
Okay, but wait.
No, you
No,
stop.
no,
No. We need to go do stuff. Splitting up, is that really the right thing to do? I know you want to debate and belittle each other all night, but we shouldn't do that.
Fine, which are we doing first?
All right.
Superman, I'm guessing.
Okay, first of all, we need a target. You have infiltrated their info structure. Can you find where they're keeping Michaels?
I will attempt.
Okay. He is not on Grisham. You dig through some
I
files.
can locate with security cameras and stuff?
Correct. You start rifling through the information. You've got a bot scrubbing. Give me a roll on intuition. Would you roll?
I'm gestalted, 84.
84. Okay, that's enough. He has been moved to Camp Atterbury.
Their records indicate he's been moved to Camp Atterbury.
Well, that's closer than Grissom.
Then let's go there. That will be their weaker spot. We can. Once we have him.
Oh, they
we'll
might not have known about your back door. They're going to be expecting us at Grisham.
Once we have
trap.
Michaels, we will have additional intel to make an informed decision against this enemy.
But we also don't know it's their weaker point either.
However, we do know that all of the superpowered guys that you said you saw are not there because they're Chris.
No, you just
Let's
whatever
go.
you say.
You know that the guys that you know that their superpowered guys are at Grissom. If we do our extraction from Atterbury, then we'll have Michaels, and we can make an informed decision on where to strike next.
Yeah.
Yes. Do we want Superman? We know the location of where the body is.
It's
Where
all
was
the way
it?
in Arlington.
Okay.
Assuming he's where they say he is.
Well, let's do that first. I can call Doctor Strange. I don't know if I'll get a hold of him, or we could summon him. Either or, but
He doesn't seem to like that.
well, I could call on the way, and we can see what happens.
I can call if you guys really want Magi to help. I can get some that might be a little easier to work with.
I have his telephone number. I was just going to call him. If he doesn't pick up, he didn't pick up.
No, you'll get Wong.
Okay.
He doesn't
But I
answer
mean-
his own phone.
But I can.
Nobody likes to be Wong.
I can get us some help that without having to put us in hock to the sorcerer's.
I can also
That is
probably,
something I can do.
I can probably also go get some help without having to resurrect Superman if he's in fact there.
Okay, let's go do the Superman thing. We'll call on the way. If we want to get more people, we can make more calls. What do you think?
I think you should leave your murder victim alone.
That's not helping.
If what I were to do were to work, then he's not a murder victim, and it's the right thing to do.
So he's righting a wrong. That's noble, right?
Yeah, you love righting wrongs.
Nobody-
Specifically.
And nobody likes Wong. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Who's driving?
I'm flying.
Atterbury.
This isn't. Don't overcomplicate. What I'm saying is, I created the polymer that, if I'm correct, has put him in a suspended state that looks identical to death. All I'm going to attempt to do is to take the polymer out. If I can successfully do that and I'm correct,
He's out of stasis.
he'll regenerate. He'll be out of stasis. If I'm wrong, nothing happens.
And he's dead.
He's dead.
Other than the fact that we are now disturbing the grave of...
Grave robbing.
I can do
Other
it.
than we're grave robbing.
I can do. He doesn't have to. I can
That's true.
collect.
That's true.
Assuming my power works the same way.
Oh, yeah.
We agree with you. Let's
Well,
try.
let me
And
test that real
and his
quick.
bones won't just get up and do a little dance by the tomb of the unknown soldier, because that we're
That might draw attention.
That
Hang
might
on,
draw
let me
attention.
test this before we make a whole drive.
Whoa. Don't test that in here.
This is my that I'll point to the wall. That's my favorite busted out mattress.
You created a sun just on a whim?
That's a different thing. And
What?
besides, I thought we were in sandbox reality anyway. I didn't think
Wait. Time out for the layman. What?
Oh, he created a sun.
it. I mean, it was pretty cool actually, but there was a downside, and I didn't.
Oh,
I thought.
It was-
Orishas, protect this humble world from. Well,
From what?
So the hand of a god touched you and you can create a sun? That's pretty epic. Just take the compliment, man. Just take it.
from
Awesome.
those
I'm going outside.
completing the prayer from those who think they know better.
Okay.
I'm going outside.
You walk outside. All right. What are you doing?
I'm just going to attempt to collect asphalt. Not a lot, just a little.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
What's the power rank of your collection?
75.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Oh, well, this could go that thing.
Oh, well.
96.
Good.
That's a red feet on asphalt in the middle of a city.
I can control them.
Okay.
He's only pinching a little bit.
That scared me.
All of a sudden.
I'm just looking out for you, bro.
Go see Rob. All the buildings. No.
Willy Willy Wong.
That would be awesome.
Going to hell.
The earth or the asphalt that you're standing on caves in a conical fashion, as though you had taken a ball of force and pushed it into the concrete.
You have repel instead of attract.
That still might work.
So you're telling me there's a chance. All right.
I mean, yeah, he would just push it out the back of him. And assuming it works, he'll regenerate.
And if
But
if
he's
it doesn't work and he's dead, then I just
what,
mutilated it.
but
They
what,
didn't have.
Mutilated a corpse, whatever.
but what if he's in a weakened state and you like push his spine out his rectum or something?
But once you get
Because
the
he's
polymer
not,
out,
yeah, he's just affecting the
Then
polymer.
he's going to regenerate with his spine out of his.
Rectum.
No, but he's not rejecting everything around the polymer, just the
He will-
polymer.
if he's still alive, then he will heal completely. That's how Superman works.
If not, we're going to have an interesting puppet on our hands. I like this.
Actually, I can see if he's got a ghost flying around.
Ooh, can you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, that's a good point.
I have contact with ghosts and spirits.
Do it.
You certainly do.
Yes.
Do you really?
I can ask them. It's like, hey, how's Superman doing? Have you seen him lately?
I forgot you did that. I haven't seen you do that since you talked to those dead Civil War people at the Nimbus Corporation.
Yeah, that's a thing I have, so I can.
Caesar, Trixie. Trixie. I would use detect magic, but I already know your magic.
All right. Give me a minute. I'll draw a circle.
Okay.
And I'm going to, make contact with my contacts, who are the ghosts of Civil War soldiers who've passed before. Many of them are buried at Arlington.
Yes, they are. And you reach out through the tendrils of the nether, and there's an unnamed, unknown soldier who... Yes?
The tendrils of the nether? That is hot.
I'm going to say I have a simple question for you. There is a body that lies in Arlington. It is the alien known as Superman. Is he among the dead?
His spirit resides here, yes.
Very well. And so his spirit is with you in the land of the dead.
It's real. He's not like us.
That's true.
It's different. It's yes, no, mostly. It's
understood. He has a lot going on.
Yeah, he's shunned among our kind.
Can you summon his spirit?
I don't think I can, actually.
Well, not with an attitude like that.
It's like I will say thank you for your service. Let the soldier ghost go back to his thing.
He goes back to patrol.
It's ambiguous. You might be right.
It's worth a try. I really don't see the downside here.
There are a couple downsides, like he asks what.
Breaking into Arlington Cemetery.
So who killed him?
Look, the
wait.
The real downside is that I'm right. It works. He comes out of the ground and wants to beat me.
Yeah, and so in which
that.
case, how do we stop him? And in which case, also, like, who did kill him?
Well, tell you. I mean,
you didn't. You invented
Lex Luthor killed him. I didn't know what it was
Superman.
for.
Okay, I'm not. I'm.
You are an unknown.
You are not. That is not my thing to judge. However, Superman is really judgy, dude.
You are an unknowing pawn in the scheme. You probably don't like those words.
Surely I'm not the first scientist that's been used by Lex Luthor to harm Superman.
No.
There's a whole chain of these people. There must be.
Yeah.
I was just the first one that was successful.
And you're writing that wrong.
Trying.
Wow. You're just going to keep using that, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
Isn't Arlington guarded?
That's what I was going to say. We have to break into the National Cemetery.
Yes.
We broke into Grissom Air Force Base. This shouldn't really be a challenge by comparison.
That's true. I also might be able to fly.
True.
Look, are we doing it?
Jason goes, ooh, show us!
Oh, I can't like this.
Well,
Who can go invisible?
I would like to rescue Michaels first. It's a different place. We know it's less guarded.
Yeah.
It's also a lot closer.
It's like 30 minutes away. Tops by driving the speed.
He might be able to help us in the other plans, and he might know the connections, if any, between all of these enemies we're up against.
The good news is Superman isn't going anywhere.
Well, I also think it's good because, let's not forget, it was Lex Luthor, ultimately, that opened the gate.
Yes.
So if we can get Superman back on his feet, it'd be a good idea, seeing as how he's the counterweight to Lex Luthor.
My question is, how do we scout Camp Atterbury? Well, that wasn't to you. I was just
We
disgusted.
can go through some of the fields in Franklin that are unpatrolled and unguarded, just miles and miles of open cornfields.
Or we can have people who can go invisible or ghost inform us.
I can't go invisible.
I can't.
I can go pretty invisible.
Can you?
Yeah, and he's got a stealth mode.
I could get
There
the.
you
I
go.
don't. I'm still just. It does something different.
Okay. We have 2 out of 4 people that can help scout if we need.
You're a
All right,
scout?
however,
Big one.
if you could find in their records specifically where they're holding him with computers.
How close would you need to get for your nanites to be able to access their
Let's do
system?
that from here.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Make it so.
I'm attempting to hack Camp Atterbury.
Make it so.
Alrighty, give me an intuition roll. At -6 column shifts.
Jesus.
35.
-6. Ouch.
35.
Ooh, it's green.
You were shift Z. Count 6 down from there. Here, I'll let you do it. Shift Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So only
35. Sorry, that puts you at what?
incredible.
Incredible. 35.
Green feet.
Green feet.
Nice.
On 40.
Just barely.
Woo! Just barely.
Just barely.
Right on. Okay. You have access to Grisham's computers.
Not Grissom. Camp
Camp
Atterbury.
Or Camp
Atterbury.
Atterbury, sorry. Misspoke on my turn.
All right. You transfer order. And Grissom had a number associated with it.
Uh-huh.
Trying to pick it back up.
Pardon me. Okay, you pick it back up.
These chairs are really squeaky.
There.
Barking spiders have invaded the building.
All right.
So we've confirmed he's there.
Okay. Yes, he's there.
And now I'm trying to, where he's being held.
In surveillance of the area.
In the
what we're
morgue
doing.
or something. That's what I'm hoping he's
Don't give the storyteller idea.
He is being held in their maximum security wing.
Can you get surveillance? Not just of him, but just of the area to see what we're going against.
You cannot get surveillance of the maximum security wing, but you can get surveillance of the general area. Troops that are there, folks that are there. This weekend, actually this duration of time, thankfully and happily for the state of Indiana, the SEAL training has moved to Camp Atterbury. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. But it is
there.
it is now a SEAL training ground.
Yeah, about that. Okay.
Some of the best of the best of the best. And if you want a wonderful endorsement on how good the Navy SEAL teams are, you can ask Bin Laden. So, from there...
America. F yeah.
America! So,
We're going to fight Swole Team 6.
yeah.
Swole Team 6. Oh, I don't want to fight seals, guys.
So long.
All right. We can
You
be
keep using that.
we can be sneaky instead.
Well, yeah.
I can't be.
And you can be the distraction.
Yeah, but then you'd have to fight SEALs.
Oh, well.
So the max security wing is
How fast can you run away?
the max security wing. Is it in the dead center of the complex? Where is
Oh, yeah.
it? Yeah.
Just off dead center.
Okay. Sure, we don't want to go get Superman.
I have a question. What if there are... Never mind. Bad idea.
What was your question?
No, it's a bad idea.
What was the idea?
Well, I know that power dampening suppression circle, I've committed that to memory. However, that would also dampen our powers.
Yes, it would.
It would be counterintuitive.
Yeah.
It would.
If there were any metas or supers there, they would be nullified, but so would we.
That would be counterproductive at the very
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
We could try to cut off power to the base. That would help in a lot of areas, I would think.
Or to that particular.
Depending on what kind of generators they would have for backup.
How do we get him out of there once we have him?
Well, hopefully we can pull up the schematics.
I mean, that should be no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got building schematics. There are 6 cells in the maximum security. It is 2 levels underground.
How many prisoners do they have there right now? At maximum security.
5.
No other names that we would know.
Michaels, Roberts, M, T,
Okay.
and MY.
Where's the power grid? Where's the actual like relay stations, whatever, on the base? Or
They would have their own generators.
Yeah.
Yep. They have triply redundant power from 3 different locations. One
So
that
that's
goes
not
to
a
Franklin, one that goes to Nineveh. No, those are ones you could cut and there'd be no problem. But they have 2 backup generator systems schematics that are on base only.
Yeah.
That are failovers. That are on the schematics, like public information.
it's really not. Yeah,
I wonder if
not
they've got like
feasible.
Magneto or somebody there.
We don't know until we go.
Yeah. All right.
We could always
never know.
could always go underground. Is there water around Atterbury? I have no idea.
There's a creek that goes through it.
I could use my water freedom.
Yeah, you just run down the creek with no problem at all.
I love this.
Everybody else would be like, splash, splash, splash. We can't run that fast, and you're just...
So what are your thoughts? What do you guys think?
Based on what I know of our capabilities, we're looking at a frontal assault.
And if they're with Hydra, they've got gravity guns and they hurt. Don't get hit by gravity guns. I'm going to warn you now.
Yeah. Superman's looking better.
It's
A bit.
painful.
Don't count on racing a zombie to solve your problems for you. Just saying, doesn't work out.
I vote we go try Superman first with what we just found out. Personally.
We're not raising a zombie, because the thing is, if I keep the compound out of him, and he still has that thread of life, he'll regenerate. It's not going to be a zombie.
He's like in cryostasis.
If I'm wrong, nothing happens.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that.
Except, breaking into the National Cemetery and desecrating the grave of an American hero.
They got like 5 guards, and we can cut off the camera feed. Nobody will know it was us.
Now they have 10 guards.
No.
No, it's all good. What do you guys vote? I vote to do that. What do you guys vote? Majority rules.
I vote we give it a try.
What's it?
I want to go to Atterbury and rescue Michaels.
First. All right. What do you want?
I tell you what, I can go to Atterbury with you, and while they're doing the soups thing, we can learn patrol routes, guard changes, shift changes, to give us better access to sneak in if possible.
And I can fly you there because you can't fly.
John, give me a roll.
Roll well.
06.
Okay. I'm going to let you probability manipulate that as a matter of course. That's a 60 on your intuition.
Intuition is a 50 for amazing. So a 60 is a... Hold on. A yellow feet.
Excellent. His suggestion sounds tried and true, but there is a part of you scratching at the back of your brain that just says Arlington Cemetery, because of the number. I mean, that's like home turf for you.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, there is just enough there that, from the metaphysical realm, specifically related to Civil War, that you're like, those are stomping ground. Like this, just if we're going to Arlington, you're thinking you want to be there.
That's true. I know a lot of guys there.
Mm-hmm.
All
You
right.
know a lot of guys there.
That's true. I can put in a good word for you. However, keep in mind that this is going to be the territory of the dead.
What's your vote?
Well, if we're going to go to Arlington, I should be with you. That's true.
What's
I
it?
can run recon on Atterbury.
Excellent.
I have remote sensing. I'm dark force energy. They wouldn't see me in the nighttime anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to practice your flight at that.
Flight, yeah.
At
get out there?
at Arlington.
Oh.
Do we want to fly or are we going to take a jet?
No, I want to fly.
Yeah,
Okay.
take me, fly.
Okay. All right. We have a plan, gentlemen.
Okay. Yeah, we do. We're good. You guys, you grab Wells and begin to fly. Jason and Fenris are following you as you sort and they make sure you don't like splat. And you guys
Training wheels.
fly out to they're your training wheels. And you guys fly out to Arlington. Are you going to like fly over the middle of the cemetery and land, or are you going to like fly outside of Arlington and land and try to sneak in, or
This is your turf. What do you lead this?
We can have the spirits help us distract the guards to get in.
It's it would be respectful to. Well, let me think for a second. It probably would be more respectful to land at the edge and
Not on the consecrated ground.
not rather than just fly willy nilly over it. That
fine?
also because it's a very large open area, we would definitely be seen by if we flew in.
Sure.
So let's approach from the side. We can enter surreptitiously, and I'll and that's good advice. I can ask the spirits where the guards are, so we can just avoid them.
Okay. He communes for a few moments, and you notice the patrol routes.
Mm-hmm.
The one you talk to several of the spirits, but you see once again the young unnamed youngster.
Mm-hmm.
He's barely 17.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously died in the war. He's on his patrol route around Arlington, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well the guards. If you wait 3 minutes, then they'll be over here. You can just walk down to. By the way, you're going like the 23rd row down, the 15th one in. He's not all there. He's not all out, and it torments him.
Okay.
Just
He's only mostly dead.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Not all. Mostly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that about that guy.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Clearly, he said to blave.
That's not right. And he's like, I gotta get back to my route.
Do your thing.
Okay. And he salutes and marches off.
I'll salute back.
Okay, you wait the 3 or 4 minutes. The guards are at opposite things.
Okay.
You guys take off.
Okay. Head over to the grave of Superman.
Okay. Superman's grave is relatively well lit. It's a thing. And there you go.
It was grave or mausoleum or
It is a grave. He is in the dirt.
okay.
Relatively well lit, you say?
Relatively. But you guys know that if you hang out, outside of the lights, it was 3 minutes, you made your way over, another 7 minutes, and the guards that were on the corner are going to be out of sight.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
And you'll have about a 10-minute span where, they're not like on top of you. They're just going to be doing other things.
Okay, I am going to, do some prayers to, spirits of the dead to, ask forgiveness for what we're going to do, and say, I know that you guys don't want this one around because he's not exactly dead, and we are looking into it.
Okay.
So we don't get jumped or cursed or whatnot.
And they give me a roll.
Hey, you need the power of the gopher right about now.
Or actually, I could duplicate.
I'm
me
going to
at
probability
8.
manipulate before
Okay.
this
Oh, yeah, you did like a
very,
dog.
probability manipulation, 78, success.
Yeah, I was going to do that though.
93.
Okay.
Didn't even need it.
They're like, oh, okay. Then you have stated, they're like, oh, well, then we understand. All right,
Yeah.
you're fine.
We think we may have a survivor.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make the placating. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we're not here to mess with things. This is not a bad thing. We're actually trying to do good. And they're like, oh, fine, carry on.
Question of the group.
We're going to stay out of it.
Okay.
We're taking the body from here quickly, correct? We're not doing this mojo here, right?
We can't just leave him in the grave to regenerate. That's
That's fine. How are we gonna dig him out?
I'm going to duplicate myself, and we're going to go at it like 8 rabid dogs.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke. Duplication.
You're not just going to and leave it.
That's what I
don't know. This is your plan.
Time out. If you could do that, that's a much better plan than what I just proposed.
Right, because if I'm wrong, then that creates the least disturbance and we're out of
How
here.
will you know?
Yeah.
But how will you know if it works?
Although it's crazy for Superman, because if I'm right, then he wakes up and he
Takes himself out.
Yeah,
Right.
if he might try to make it less of a horrible experience for him, so he's better disposed towards
But
it.
if you can do it that way, that's a much better plan. Please do that. I don't know if you... I didn't know you could do that.
decide.
Try your way first. It's the least obtrusive.
He deserves to be exhumed. No one should wake up in the grave.
Fine.
All right. Tried. Duplication.
Okay.
How fast can you go?
You're asking questions that I don't know.
Actually, could you?
I
Is
get
there
an
a way to
can I
detect
get an
if he would
intuition roll,
if
a
he
common
would come
sense
back to
roll,
life
something?
after you remove the polymer?
Here's the thing. Normally I use penetration vision, but all of my powers are different, so I'm afraid to use penetration vision because I don't know what it'll do.
6 feet under, too.
I could get Superman's laser eyes and then...
Explode the body. That would be.
Yeah.
Just use penetration vision.
Yeah. Just try it.
No, storyteller trap. Not
It's not a storyteller trap. I already
Yes,
know.
it is.
I already know what this power is.
Try it.
Yes, you know it. You won't
Do
use it.
it.
So there's a plot
Do it, sissy.
You can go,
There will be no plot explosion.
Do it.
fine, penetration vision.
Okay, roll.
97.
Oh, awesome. Okay, what's the power rank of your penetration vision?
Success.
50, but I'm gestalted.
Okay, so it's at 75. Okay, you reach out with your penetration vision and you don't see, like normally, it go the thing scrolls across that says
Cannot access system.
subsystem initiated, anomaly detected. And normally it's like you plan to shoot your vision like 6 feet in front of you, like you're trying to see 6 feet under. And instead, you see almost like predator vision, that bluish thermal vision, that coupled with sonar, boom, in a sphere around you, it ding, 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 ding. You see the dead. You don't see through you're not like X-ray vision. It's not penetration vision the way it was, but dead body, dead body, dead body, dead body, dead body, dead body, and wispy almost, oh yeah, those spirit things you were talking about, yeah, they're all over the place here. For just a minute, the spirits, when they move, they fade from your vision, but you still see the corpses. Like outlined in red, the reddish that a predator would see, the orangey red, yellow, like, oh, there's a dead body, there's a dead body. And the landscape is that dark blue, like, I just ignore that.
That's pretty cool.
You're the Grim Reaper.
Your death sight.
That's a good name for it. Death sight at the same rank as your power vision, or your penetration vision.
Merry Christmas. That's awesome.
It doesn't work the same way anymore.
Oh, and Superman's body's like 6 feet down there. Or the bones are. Very little meat on the bones.
There's a body down there where there should be. You gonna dig him out?
Another question I had. No, that probably won't work. Never mind. All right, just going to dig. So duplication on myself.
Mm-hmm. Give me a core intuition roll. No shifts.
12.
Well, with the probability manipulation, you were doing the team.
Yeah, sure.
That was 21. What's your core intuition?
50?
Pardon me. 50? On a 21? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I guess you should start digging.
But
Can I get a tuition roll?
Yeah.
if he's a skeleton, is that?
53.
Okay. It's probably going to take long enough. The guards are going to come around,
Can I go incorporeal?
even if there's 8 of you.
Can I go incorporeal, go down and get it, ionize the body, and bring it back up with me?
That's a smart move.
That's pretty wise.
Okay.
That's baller. Why didn't you bring that up from the beginning?
That's really clever.
Yeah, it is.
Because I didn't think that I could actually bring the body up with me
Well, you'll have to reionize.
in the coffin.
Yeah,
Ew.
and then
You owe me, bitch.
and then take the mummified corpse, reionize, and then climb out.
I just want you to know what I'm doing. All right.
857, 56, 55.
I'm going to spend karma to do this.
What's it? Ionize? You just spent 10.
The ionize, go down, and actually get the body. And
That's another roll.
Oh, okay.
All right, roll to see if you activate your ionization.
43.
Yeah, you didn't need to spend any.
That's
You
10.
ionize, that's 10. Mark it off.
Okay. I hate you.
Yeah, I hate me more.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
Only one pencil to go around.
No, there's another one right against the thing right over there.
All right.
Death sight.
Going,
Now he's all complaining about. No, I'm just kidding.
going straight down 6 feet.
Okay, you ionize, you're down, you're in the coffin.
I'm going to wrap my wonderful bean
You-
footage around that Superman.
Okay, you're back, and there is a scent.
Putrefaction?
Of
more
ionized
than
kryptonite?
More than that. There's something wrong. That's not a good smell. Make me a psyche feat. You need a green feat.
Well, I am at shift Y.
Okay.
That works.
So not
Oh, I'll take that.
so it's 07 or higher.
65.
All right, you're cool. You keep together. You grab him. Now you're going to need to re-ionize
Yeah.
With a passenger.
with the passenger.
-1 column shift.
-1 column shift. You need a red feat.
Spend karma.
Now you're spending karma.
Yep.
Alrighty. What's your ionization?
It is at 75.
Alrighty.
So you are
41.
Okay.
That's a lot.
41 is a green.
Mm-hmm.
You need
monster.
86. So that's 45.
Okay.
55 total.
55 total.
Okay.
And you climb your way out. And you see Fenris climb out of the earth. The earth doesn't move with a shrouded body draped over his shoulder. And he climbs out.
All the ghosts are like, I can do that.
They're all like, really? Really? Wow, that seemed hard for him. Huh.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hang on, I gotta do the thing first.
Okay.
What we can.
We can do that.
You want to do?
You wanna do it
that
here?
Somewhere else?
Well, okay, fine. Well, how long?
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go.
Somewhere,
Let's go. Let's go.
somewhere else. Somewhere else.
Let's go.
Okay. Everybody make me a roll. Just a standard old roll. You need to be 40 or over.
09.
43.
31.
56.
But aren't
Okay.
isn't the probability thing on?
Probability. Is
Probability is on, yes.
Okay.
43.
90.
90,
Oh, 65 if I'm counting
5,
probability.
and
'cause
31. All right. You hear, who goes there? Someone might have spotted you.
No, just run mode.
It's gonna do the Kate thing.
Yeah, and it might be crazy purple knockout gas.
It could be crazy purple lung poison, asphyxiation, death.
That
Just
is
run
also
away.
true.
He can't stop you or hurt you.
I say, who goes there?
Okay, we're.
Just let him.
Yeah, you- You
Well,
guys are booking. What are you doing? Yeah, because you do have a moment of, ooh, crap. And he's all, stop him.
Final. Well, the cops still saw me. It's not gonna help.
just fall down. Act like you're drunk.
He's a
demon.
He's a shadow man.
Oh, I keep.
Are you still? Are you? He's not gestalted. Are you gestalted?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he is gestalted. That's right. He is. Yeah, he is.
Stealth mode. Go. Go.
Or knock out a guard.
Run.
Wait. Suspend animation on the guard. Shh.
Oh, no.
What do you mean by suspend animation?
Freeze him.
Using the power, as I would normally call it, suspend animation, but based on the pattern of the way this has worked,
That power's for you.
yeah.
If you take enough damage, you suspend animation. It keeps you alive. It's not a using
Before
on somebody else.
my collection became repel.
Uh-huh.
Or you could collect all the oxygen in his body and make him pass out.
Well,
You would actually, he'd
He'd
probably
probably kill him.
I
over-oxygenate
would
the blood.
repel
Yeah.
oxygen and his
And it might explode out of his entire body.
Or just knock him out. Whatever happens.
Stealth mode. Find out what that crazy purple stuff does.
yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's see what
God,
it
I don't have a
does.
better option.
Mr. Sinister.
What?
51.
Okay. The steam, the purple steam rises from you. Okay.
Can I direct it at him?
No, not really. John, give me an intuition roll.
Oh, okay.
This freaking steam down.
You won't find out until you go near it.
77.
Okay.
Intuition against my intuition of 50. That is
Well
Well within yellow.
yeah, that's a solid yellow right there.
Okay. You're sort of keeping an eye out on spirits and whatnot as you move along. You've got spirit sight up, and you're just you notice the purple steam comes out of Asmodeus. Okay, sorry, I wanted to get the end of that. Asmodeus, and you notice the guards that were on patrol, the
Spirit guards.
spirit guards that were on patrol and everything, had been watching the whole scene. And a number of them, when he are like,
They don't like that.
they've lost him. They're like,
Oh,
what the hell?
he is turned invisible to the spirits. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hey, they're the one thing that you can that you otherwise were unable to perceive or avoid.
You are stealthed to them.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Cooler than water freedom.
Oh,
Oh,
Don't touch me. I'll,
Okay.
I'll drown you in that creek.
okay.
That was the wrong decision.
What are you doing next? The guard is obviously coming your way.
Just book it. Just run.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Just
Okay.
run.
Give me 2 rolls.
43
Good. He's gonna swear he saw a demon
and 11.
in the graveyard.
And 11. Okay.
Wait, no. Oh. Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay. A shot wings past you as he takes a shot, and you round the mausoleum, and he loses you.
Cool.
Although that shot has alerted the other guards. Are you guys sticking around, or are you going to go over the hills and into the suburb?
GTFO.
Okay. All right, you're successfully out.
While we're in transit, I'm actually. I should have done this before. I'm trying to query my system on the abilities, as I would normally call them with the nanites, to define their parameters so I know what they're doing.
Okay.
Sorry about you.
Give me your sheet.
Okay.
Oh, that's not nearly as fun as figuring it out on your
Don't
own.
take it. It's a horrible die.
I just fail all the time.
That
problem
one
is
we
I-
got.
That's why it's horrible.
That one we got. That one we got. That one we got. That one we got. That one we got.
We
That
don't
one
have
we
a bunch
got.
of these. We've got
That one we
collection.
got. Yeah.
We've got my armor.
We've got armor. We've got regeneration.
No.
Well,
I mean,
you're right.
this is the same thing.
That one's going to have to come up. Disruption, we got. Stealth, we got. Collection, we got. Penetration vision, we got. Resist emotion, we got.
No?
Yeah, we did.
No.
Well, yeah.
It was offline at the time.
It was offline at the time. That and regeneration. Those are two. I mean, the rest of them
You haven't defined suspend animation yet.
we haven't. It comes back and says diagnostic running.
Okay.
Calm down.
Fine.
Calm down, Padawan. You'll get a hold of them soon enough.
Okie dokie.
And regeneration is pretty obvious. It's regeneration.
It's just skin falls off or something?
Yeah.
It's reversed.
What?
What? Yeah. It's entropic regeneration.
Which is kind of like what everybody has when they die.
It turns you into a lich, essentially.
Yeah, seriously.
But as you think back on your particular
Idiom?
your universal idiom at this point, it kind of makes sense.
So it's still regeneration for me. is
Yes.
what you're saying.
Exactly.
It just sucks the
Because
life
your
out of
gestalted
everything.
form would not regenerate the way most would.
Meanwhile, squirrels are falling dead out of trees and babies are asphyxiating.
Well,
Yeah,
squirrels
pretty
are
much.
rats.
There's a price for everything.
Yeah. Squirrels are rats. It's okay.
Okay, this explains why in the future I don't have a dark energy body. Where are we going? Go back to where we were?
Yeah.
The warehouse?
Let's. I'll secure a place in Washington D.C.
Okay.
I mean, we've had some time.
Outside of the, out way
Right.
in the suburbs,
Right,
away from the shorefront, away
somewhere-
from prying eyes.
Yeah.
Somewhere where, the skeleton Superman won't cause too much damage if he starts a rampage.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have a dead body.
Empty warehouse.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get him all positioned up. and all-
Or a used warehouse that's just really not
In use, right?
right.
Get him positioned up and I'll do my thing.
They lay him down on a slab.
Back up. Can you do probability?
We need a Hail Mary. I'm totally going to I'm going to reignite probability manipulation
Okay.
for this scene. It's green.
Okay.
I'm doing it just for him.
Okay.
Just for you.
Just for you.
Oh, and for Superman, because why not?
Okay.
And as I am attempting to right or wrong, so I can know that I put my best effort forward, I would like to spend karma.
Okay.
I got a 52 on the roll.
Okay.
I am gestalted.
Okay.
There is 100 actually.
Okay.
I'm assuming I need a red feet.
No, you just need green.
Okay, what am I?
Repelling all of the polymer out of his body.
Right.
All of just the polymer?
No, you want to take the kryptonite, too.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Because it was like, the clear goo just slaps out of his back. Oh, suckage. Okay. All of it. Well, if I was going to bone you, that's how I'd do it. You'd be like, oh, the polymer comes out. Nothing happens. Well, we'll put it back. Fair enough. There is a cough from inside the shroud. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. Thanks for listening. Josh seems to be rather stoked.
Zombie Superman. He's the
Thanks.
best Superman.
He is the best Superman. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.